Hello and welcome to this quick grab. In this one we're going to look at the concept of the repeat. Now I should point out from the beginning that some of the examples in this video are a little bit contrived. Some of the sections of music that we're going to talk about are quite short, but that's just for demonstration purposes. So for example, in this first one here, what we want the musician to be able to do is to play the first 6 bars of this piece, then to play that 6 bars again. And we do that by way of a repeat symbol, which is this symbol here. You'll notice it looks very much like a closing double bar line, but it has 2 dots as well. The 2 dots point in the direction that you should be repeating. So here in this example, we'd start from the first G in bar 1 here, play all the way through until we get to the repeat. At that point, we go all the way back to the beginning, play all the way through that 6 bars again, and then carry on to play the final 2 bars. So it's a simple repeat that just indicates we repeat to the beginning of the piece. Of course, we don't always want to repeat to the beginning of the piece. Sometimes we want to repeat to some point within it. So in this example here, we begin on this first F, we go through the first 4 bars, at which point we see another repeat symbol, but this time the 2 dots are pointing to the right. This is telling us to prepare for a closing repeat later on that's going to point us back to this point in the music. So just to repeat, we start from the first F, we go through the first 4 bars, we then go into this repeat section, and when we hit the close repeat, we come back to the open repeat section, play those 2 bars again, and then carry on to the end of the piece. So a way of just repeating a section within a piece. In this third example, we've got multiple repeated sections within a piece. And again, this is probably one of the most contrived examples because in reality, we would probably just write this out in full form. We wouldn't use repeats for such a short section, but it demonstrates the concept. So again, we start at this G in the first bar, we come through till we get to the first open repeat, play those 2 bars, at which point we have a close repeat, back to the open repeat again, through those 2 bars. And at this point, we have a combined symbol here. So you see we're closing the previous repeat and also opening the next one. So again, we would play through these 2 bars, back to the open repeat, and then all the way through to the end of the piece. So it's a way of having multiple repeated sections within a piece. Finally, we have an example which is quite common, where you have a situation where a phrase or a section of music is identical apart from the very end. This is why these are sometimes called first endings or second endings. They're also known as first time or second time bars. So we start in bar 1 on this G, we play all the way through until we hit the repeat sign. And what we've done at that point is we've played the first time bars. These 2 bars here are the 2 bars we played the first time through. We then go back to the start of the music, but this time when we come through, when we hit this section here, we jump the first time bar and take the second time bar. So this is a way of indicating that you can repeat a certain section of music, but at some point deviate from that and take an alternative ending. It's why they're sometimes called first or second endings. And as I say, you could have a 3rd time bar, a 4th time bar, where this is repeated multiple times, and each time the phrase just changes at the very end. Okay, so I hope that was useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave any questions or comments you have below, and please share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.